everybody! Buddy, how is everybody doing? Hope you enjoyed that nice break. We have a little bit to go before we obviously go live. So, I'm actually did confirm, and as you can tell by the title, we are also going to be having Ethan N, our resident RPGist, join us for Indie Quest, which is all about Ethan's favorite genre, well, one of them at least, RPGs. Jeez, I figured this would be the perfect way to end the last live stream I have with this laptop beforehand, and that's right. In case you didn't hear earlier. 1 second, guys. All right, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, Ethan just texted me. He's gonna be in the shower. So yeah, but like I was saying, this is the last live stream I'm gonna be having with this laptop. By the time we get back to our second set, I'll have a completely new laptop. So yeah, I will talk to you. I will see you guys in a few minutes here, but in the meantime, I'm gonna get things set up on my end. So just give me a little bit. All right, guys. If I do say so myself, I definitely have a very special person aboard here now. The one, the only,
Hey, subscribers.
Ethan.
It's Ethan here.
It's good to see you, buddy. Buddy. Welcome.
Yep. Yeah, as you can see, I'm in the kitchen in the house, so I was just go ahead and did a little bit of cooking while I watch it. So you
No,
you,
that's
you got
yeah, that's totally fine, buddy. That's totally fine. Fine. But yeah, so like I said, Ethan's going to be joining us for my last stream on this laptop. And guess who's going to be getting this laptop after I get my new one? This guy. Oh, this guy. This guy.
well, I have been meaning to get a MacBook, so who knows? Maybe I might help out and make the videos by then.
Oh yes, I'll teach you all my secret tips and tricks of how to make a Media Maniacs YouTube video. Trade secret. Sorry, can't do any videos on that. All joking aside, now that you're here, I can finally pull up the stream layout that I have set up for us.
Yeah.
Dude. And there we go.
Indie Quest.
Yep.
Indie Quest.
Yep. So yeah, I was explaining Indie Quest to Ethan. Are you excited to see some indie RPGs, buddy?
Well, it is gonna be it, man. I mean, of course, you guys may know me a little bit. If those of you don't, well, let's put it this way: some of us these days as gamers, I bet you some of you guys who grew up with like I don't know PS1 or PS2 or and then Sega, of course, all back in the days, in 2000s. Unfortunately, I'm one of those people who would prefer the games like AAA or video game titles, and sometimes I go by hearing games I want to try badly. So, like Hades, that was an indie. That was popular too.
Yeah, so Ethan's mostly going by the what he hears more than me, who basically can search every corner of any internet and find probably an obscure indie that's not really been talked about.
Basically, it's basically what you call with shadowing for game finding that deal.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Techie. Techie, indies are great fun to play. Hades are great fun to play.
Yep, Hades was fun back then. I remember. Now I look forward to the second game. Hopefully, the second game does capture like the first game.
Indeed.
I mean, I'm excited to see what it brings, but I'm hoping, like I said, has some like magic, just like the first game did, like in the Game Awards that one year. Boy, that game, at least it did win some awards, but unfortunately, it did not win Game of the Year. It was about to almost be the first indie game has won the Game of the Year that year, but nope, no. I'm just probably not gonna bring it up, but I forget what year it was that game came out. So it's been ages. I remember ages.
Yep. Hey, Alan Steele, welcome to our stream. Super Nika Brothers. I'll have to look into that later and see if we can play it on the channel. But thank you for the suggestion. I'll definitely take a look at that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, you silly goose. You could have fooled the you could have fooled me. Uh, I've seen so many. I've seen so many ROM hacks of Super Mario Brothers stuff. It's not even a joke.
No kidding about that one. Yeah, I'll say though that since I'm on live, but of course there's this one game that I'm interested to try out later. But as this live stream goes, I've been hearing about Expedition 33. I saw the gameplay. Ah, it's that good.
Yeah, so Ethan will be trying it and recording it for the channel channel later. I already made the thumbnail. I got the game installed. He just needs to come over and get it done.
Yep. Yeah, Expedition 33. I hear that game is supposed to be really good.
Yep. Okay, according to Techie, he just sent me something. There will be a 15-minute pre-show, and the actual show is about 83 minutes. Woo!
83 minutes.
So yeah, so dang, nearly 100 minutes, so nearly about 2 hours. Whoa, that's gonna be a lot of RPGs.
Well, let's see what that brings. But yeah, we'll see how that brings, I guess.
Indeed. All right, should be going
We'll
live in
see.
about 13 minutes.
15 minutes, huh?
Sorry. Did I say 15 minutes? I meant 3 minutes.
Oh boy, that's crazy.
Oh, hello, Jake. So Alan's your bestie, eh? Hey, well, good to have you and your bestie on the stream. Welcome. Yeah,
Yep.
no freaking kidding. 40 plus games. This is going to be a lot.
Yep. A lot more than what a Nintendo or any other company announces.
Yeah, we don't get
Well,
that
then
many.
again,
Yeah.
go ahead.
No, I was going to say, we normally don't get that many RPGs in the Direct. So this is going to be a lot more than that.
Then again, indies are supposed to be smaller, so what can we expect?
Agreed, buddy. Agreed.
So I know how indies work these days.
Yep. But yeah. Is there any type of RPG you're looking for in particular, buddy?
Well, if you're talking about this live stream, right? So this one.
Yep.
As I know, I mean, the only indie game I look forward to trying will be Hades 2. Well, unless you're total RPG related, we'll see what brings.
Ah, I see.
That's all I can say.
Indeed, buddy, indeed.
Yeah, at least that hasn't started yet, it seems like.
60 seconds.
Ah, I see. $60. Oh boy. Indies. All right. Hasn't it started yet or anything?
It's about to start.
I see.
Oh yeah. All right, here we go.
Hasn't said anything yet, huh? Oops. Wrong one. Perfecto. Almost done. Almost done. Almost ready. Almost there. I took too long. Just it's right now. It's still on hold. Looks like.
Yep.
Pretty good. Oh, it's there. Oh boy. All
That's
right.
good, dude. I think apology accepted. Just don't do that again. I don't give second chances often. Okay?
Oh, what happened here?
Oh. Oh, it's nothing, buddy. I got it taken care of.
Okay, good enough. I wasn't sure what's going on, so I was just too occupied, as you can see. Not a big deal, though. We haven't seen anything started yet.
Well, I gotta say the music's good.
The music, huh?
Oh yeah.
Looks like the live stream is still running.
Yep.
Still running.
Okay. While we're waiting still, this gives me a chance to go over what's going to be happening for the next week again for those who weren't able to catch it the first time. So after this we have a whole bunch of events happening next week. And of course, it's the launch of the Switch 2, which you can definitely expect me and Ethan to do both unpacking and unboxing video.
Oh yeah.
But next week, we will have the best indie game showcase, the mix showcase, Sacking News Indie Showcase, Accessibility Summer Showcase, Summer Games Fest, Wholesome Direct, Woman-Led Games, the Latin American Game Showcase, the South Asian Game Showcase, Future Gaming Show, Green Games, Xbox Game Showcase, RPG Direct, and PC Gaming Show. Woo! And this is on top of all the stuff coming out with the Switch 2. So, yeah. Oh,
It's big.
In case you didn't hear, I will also once again be delaying General Media Maniacs Direct to August. So it gives me and Ethan some time. We'll talk about our fall plans, and then I will be dealing Dual Links Returns Direct to later on in July. So apologies about that.
Oh yeah. Looks like we're still waiting.
No kidding.
I will say though, and I comment there, I'm just having a pork chop and the baked potatoes and the baked green beans. And also I got the corn made, so I'll probably be eating that while we're doing the live stream. So my apologies.
That's okay, buddy. Buddy, you're allowed to eat. I know how it feels to be hungry.
Yeah, of course.
Indeed, Techie, yum. Sounds delicious.
There you go. You got it.
Hey, it's all cool, guys. It's all cool. Cool. Oh, as I said, just don't let it happen again, okay?
Yeah, I hear on that one.
Yeah, I'll take care of that as soon as we're done with the stream, guys. So just hang in there, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Had to do it to protect the stream chat. Apologies about that, guys. But like I said, this channel's for everybody, and I do take it very seriously when people do stuff like that. So just keep that in mind for the future, okay?
Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. Okay, so looks like it's already like 2 minutes till 6 on our end, so I don't know if it starts around that time or not.
Yeah, we're in agreement then, Nick.
Oh, boy.
All right. Well, I'll check the chat for the actual stream then. Yep, 2 minutes.
2 minutes till 6 o'clock on our end. That's your music, though, so far, but sometimes it's hard to hear the music. Oh, another thing, too, is that, for those of you who do not know what's going on with community posts, I can tell you that I'm really about to get my movie review for the live action of Lilo and Stitch, so stay tuned to my thoughts.
Indeed. We'll be working on that this weekend too. Oh, here we go.
Okay. Time is now. Oh boy, here we go. JRPGs. Stands for Japanese RPG. Someone's wearing a sweater of Goku. Right. Okay. That's cool. They got some shit going on. Some big snail. What is it called? Legends Darkara. Okay. I'll try it out, but we'll see how that goes later. Ira. It's not just me, it's just I'm getting a bit of a between one of the Legends of the classic games or even Pokemon in some aspects. But the combat does look different though, I guess.
Shift. That's the name of this one.
That's why I got the vibes from this.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
It's not a bad thing, of course, but yeah, you know, I come across those types of games, so they're 2D.
Shift.
Okay. They're good games so far. I think the first game does look pretty interesting.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Well,
sure.
try it out.
That one reminds me of Mario and Luigi for sure.
Oh, yeah, Mario Luigi games. I mean, I still get to play other ones, but I did play Dream Team when I was young, though. Well, back in the 3DS era.
Oh, I think this one is a bit Earthbound-esque and and it looks like the combat's Final Fantasy kind of.
Ah, yeah. I played one of the classic Final Fantasy games before, like 6. Because I've been hearing from the fan base, they say 6 is one of their fan favorites, next to 7. So, pretty much you can say, depending who you talk to, many of those who played Nintendo consoles back in the days, they say 6 is their favorite. But those who play the modern games, it'd probably be Final Fantasy 7. Not sure about the remake. Some say 14 is good too. So you probably be covering depending on who you talk to, really. I see. Sarah's Adventure. Okay.
It's on a Kickstarter. Okay, interesting.
Kickstarter. Kickstarter. Oh yeah, I think I heard about Kickstarters before. It's hard to hear what he's trying to say, but that's cool.
A time-based driven RPG.
Okay. Does look nice.
Wow, look at that art style.
Oh yeah. I will say though, there's this one indie game I did like trying on Steam that one time. It's called Haste. I hope someday that game will get out there somewhere. Because that game does look interesting.
The time I have left.
Cool. Cool. That's a good art style, at least.
Okay, yeah, now this is definitely inspired by Earthbound.
Isn't it true, MusicClues?
Yep, Haste is already out.
I see. Well, let's hope it does well.
Oh. Okay, yeah, mixture of both Earthbound and it being creepy as heck. Backworld.
Backworld, huh?
All right, let's take a look. Forge of the Fae.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Isometric name.
Wait a second. I think there's something similar to what I remember, but trying to remember which game it was. Wait, this might give me a Super Mario RPG vibe a little.
Now that you
style.
mention it, that does look like the battle style from RPG. Just instead of it being this way, it's this way.
Yep.
Forge of the Fire. Oh, sounds like your type of cup of tea, buddy.
Okay. Kind of hard to hear what you were saying, but is it to do with like technical or RPG, whatever?
He was saying that he reviews retro games and with a focus on RPGs.
Ah, I see.
Oh, Tactics Return. I was actually looking at this one earlier.
Tactics Returns, huh?
Yep.
I see.
Now that definitely reminds me of the Fire Emblem series.
Yeah, something like that. It's like Unicorn Lord, but different.
Oh, is Unicorn Overload this same kind of game like this?
Well, it does have a medieval vibe, but this one, however, maybe it does if I recall, but but yeah, the gameplay style does have Fire Emblem in it. It does feel like Fire Emblem.
Yes,
Well,
indeed.
or maybe it's either between Project X Zone or Final Fantasy Tactics. Gotta be a two.
Yeah, those two as well. Well, now you mention it, this does remind me a little bit of a Project X Zone. Very
Well, those
underrated
games
title,
were
by
fun.
the way.
I don't know whenever they're gonna do Project X Zones again, because I'll say there's a lot of contributions. Yeah, it's a lot.
Kingdoms of the Dump?
Kingdom of the Dump. What the?
Apparently you play as an actual trash can.
Wow. I don't get it, okay. I guess people these days want to make up something funny.
Kingdoms of the Dump.
Kingdom of the Dump. I don't get the name, but okay. There are funny game titles out there, that's for sure. Kind of like that one game in particular I hear about, one game that made me laugh. The title. Not specifically gameplay wise, but just the game title. This is one game I heard about was one of the funniest ones. Was it You Suck at Parking? OMG! People these days know how to make us laugh. What's this? This looks like a bit Earthbound-ish looking.
Yep, it's an Earthbound inspired RPG.
Oh yeah, a lot of people want Earthbound games come back to life, including Mother 3. Oh boy, lots of them, man. Lots of people really want Mother 3 in there. I kept hearing all the requests all the time throughout the internet. Well, if some of you may not know what Mother 3 is, well, it's basically, to my understanding, it is one of the Earthbound series, I think. I could be wrong, but all I know is that it is, let's say there's two characters are currently in Super Smash Bros. So like Ness and Lucas, they're in Super Smash Bros. So we kind of get to know what those characters are, but the games, they're not that popular these days.
Cyberfight just says this next one. Is it just me or am I getting the Persona vibe?
Oh boy, this is definitely JR's. That's his taste. I know him, man. I can see Jared will try out this game. Yep, does feel like Persona.
Yeah, not gonna lie, definitely in the Persona vibe from this.
Yep. I can definitely see JR would definitely want to try out this game.
Cyberfight. In development. Nice. Okay, this looks interesting.
Yes, I'll show that to JR sometime.
Ooh, an SNES? Well, I guess that means it's probably coming to Nintendo Switch at one point.
Oh yeah.
Well, Switch or Switch 2. One of the two.
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's check this one out. Oh, yep, definitely inspired by the Super NES.
Yep.
Oh, two-player co-op? That is an awesome. Often we see that in any JRPG, indie or otherwise, so that's cool.
Yep. Cool.
Lone Boss Studios. Embark on an adventure. Oh!
Hmm.
Huh.
This one is hard to tell what kind of game it is.
Yeah, and what's inspired? I can't think of an RPG that this reminds me of. I'm not gonna lie.
Nope. Same.
But I will say the art style is pretty interesting.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay.
Very interesting. Oh, a 3D RPG. Okay. What's this one like?
A 3D RPG.
Oh, I think this might be an open world one.
Oh yeah. There's current couple ones out there. Hmm.
Oh!
This is close to like Persona.
Yeah, that one definitely reminds me of Persona. Persona combat-wise. Ruina. Wishlist on Steam. Neat.
Luna. Okay. I like the art style of the world though.
Definitely. A good chunk of these will likely come to console later. Later too. As I said, they need to get off the ground first in general before they can even consider a console port.
Yeah, yeah. Sonic Case, for example.
Exactly. Wow. Yeah, the Pixar artists are really going all in on this one, this showcase this time, man. And I'm fully impressed.
Oh yeah. People out there might be impressed with it so far, but there are some games out there I liking so far, but I think the first one was interesting, what I saw.
Wow.
Cool music there.
Colossus, Eternal Blight.
Colossus.
Quartet.
Hey. I mean, the show does look pretty cool so far. What I'm seeing. Okay. Alright. I'll sit down for a couple minutes and I'll get on to other things after. So, let's see. This game right here.
This looks to be a little bit inspired by, I think, the classic Final Fantasies. Particularly, I'm seeing seven inspiration.
That's cool. Episode 3.
Light Fairy Tale.
Cool.
All right. Dog
Hmm.
Dynasty 2. Yeah, that was one that Ethan was recording for the next fest. Oh, Michael Court. Oh, so that's what the gameplay looks like. I'll be trying that one later.
That's cool.
That one looks like inspired by Pokemon. Oh, yeah, it's adventure. No wonder. The girl who kicked the rabbit.
Okay.
Those who rule. You mean like Ethan N? Oh, Sea of Stars. Hey, Sea of Stars.
Sea of Stars.
I'll definitely send the list of all the YouTubers that showed up in this showcase to you, buddy, because I'm pretty sure you could use a couple more RPG opinions in your sub feed.
Yeah, and there are some couple of good ones out there I'm seeing, but I can't promise that you get them all to them. I'll try them out, but I just can't go all to them. As you know, that's how RPGs work these days. I mean, I kind of get people get tired of playing a long time for RPGs, but unfortunately, that's what the cookie crumbles.
What you said, buddy.
Okay.
What the heck? Yep, definitely Mario Luigi inspired.
Wow. I mean, when I play Mario Luigi Brothership, well, I can finally say my own opinion about it, but I mean, I like the graphic style of the game or art style of the game, but I'm gonna be frank with you. It is not one of my favorite RPGs, unfortunately. I mean, maybe I just got tired of the battle music. I think the battle music was kind of not my taste. I'm gonna be honest with you. And even some music sounds like One Piece expired. But overall, the game's not terrible. It's just not my preference. But at least I beat it. At least. But Mario Luigi Dream Team, that's another Mario Luigi game I did play. I find that interesting. Especially the music. OMG. I could go on and on. Isn't that one of the battle
Oh,
names?
I saw this one.
did.
I saw this one. Saw this one earlier. This one is inspired by the Game Boy Advance.
That's cool. Sorry about that, guys. It was a device in itself. My bad.
That's okay. But yeah, this one's inspired by. I definitely see the Golden Sun inspiration. Jeez.
Oh, I'm still have to get around to trying those games. I hear those games, people really want one of the characters to get into Super Smash Bros. Like Isaac, for example.
Yeah, I can definitely see this one coming to Switch at one point.
Oh yeah, could happen any time, really.
Agreed. I mean, let's be fair here. I'll be surprised. I won't be surprised if I see it in the next Indie World Showcase. Not going to
Yup.
play, of course.
Yeah, again, once that we're done with this, I'll definitely show JR that one RPG we just saw for Indy. I could see him being interested.
100%, buddy. I'll send you the link a little bit later.
Of course. Or better put it a better way of I'll say, it'll be right up in his rally. Really?
Very true.
Ooh, what's this now?
Ooh.
Okay,
like
that gives me a Kingdom Hearts vibes.
Yeah, no kidding.
Nice.
Kingdom Hearts for sure.
Nice. This gives me Kingdom Hearts vibes. I mean, I like Kingdom Hearts in a way, but if I'm gonna be frank with you guys, maybe the story-wise coming from me, I know some of you may not like it, but I would probably prefer some of the Final Fantasy games over Kingdom Hearts games. That's because I find the story a bit too complicated for me to follow, so that's why.
Yeah, Jake. Yeah, Jake and Alan. This does look brilliant. Brilliant. Seriously.
Oh yeah.
100% picking this up when it comes to consoles eventually.
There you go.
Luminous Nights.
All right, maybe I'll add that to the Steam wish list later, but I'll say, like I said earlier, I was saying that I would probably prefer some Final Fantasy games over Kingdom Hearts games because I find the story a bit too complicated for me to follow. Especially don't give me number 3, everybody. Don't get me started on that one. But yeah.
Artist Impact. What's this about? Whoa, what the heck?
That is pretty fast.
A single person? Jeez, that's even more impressive.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that art style is sick.
Oh yeah. Some people may like the art style.
What the heck?
Oh boy. What do we have here?
Artist Impact. Coming August 7th.
That's nice. For a new world.
Pokemon inspired 100%.
Nice. Except it's not complete Pokemon. but it has more move around and it's like some mini game vibes. But that right there is like Pokemon. Astrometa.
Yeah, that one really puts on the pixels. Oh, it's coming to Switch and PlayStation. Our first console RPG.
That's nice. Looks like the way I'm looking at it feels like you're on a Windows here. Kind of hard to hear what they're saying, but try to look at what they're saying.
Okay.
What's this now?
Godshock Chronicles.
That's cool. Hmm. Am I getting some Chrono Trigger vibes a little?
Yeah, I thought I thought it was just me that time.
Yeah, I thought I'm getting a bit of Chrono Trigger
Oh,
vibe.
we have a guest composer from Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles too.
Nice.
Why do I have a feeling J Art's going to be interested in this one? As what? Voice animated cutscenes with the voice actor of Noah from Exorbitant Chronicles 3.
Nice. It's something. It is an indie, so I guess that's cool. Now
Well,
we got
that
this.
this indie has a lot of big names behind it, so definitely on our checkout list for sure.
Let's see what it looks. Okay, so that's cool. They got the voice actors from the certain games. Yeah, that's cool. But where's the gameplay though? What I mean, like, how do I put it? Like, okay, so this is all I'm seeing so far is that they got some slashing going on.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to rewatch the trailer later after the stream to see what the gameplay's like, if there is any.
Oh, this one's nice.
Oh, okay, now this one definitely reminds me of classic Final Fantasy.
Oh, absolutely, and yeah, for sure, man. Yep, this feels like Final Fantasy 7 vibe. Man, we're getting a bit of indies are like almost Final Fantasy or lots of inspiration from the popular franchises we all know.
Indeed. Ooh, Godblick demo out now. Okay, I'll definitely check that out later. Dome RPG.
Tome RPG.
Yep, Earthbound again. Is it just me? Oh, there are a lot of Earthbound inspired RPGs.
Oh, this is like Metal Gear right there. But it's so far for me. But so far it's so. But that's cool if those who are interested. Hope you guys like it. But I'm so on that vibe. I'm sorry, guys.
Lots of JRPG ones for this one. I have a feeling Ethan's subscription list is going to be massive by the time he's finished with it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think some games are pretty interesting so far, but it is not like that I won't get around to them, obviously. But I just can't. I just said earlier, I can't promise I'll go all the way through those games until I try them out first. I prefer try them out before I go dive in all the way through, personally.
Disc creatures? Oh, Pokemon, 100% Pokemon.
Pokemon, yep.
A discard? Huh.
All right, so we're getting a bit of Pokemon vibes, huh?
This reminds me of the classic Pokemon games.
Yeah, for sure. So far, for all the games I'm seeing so far, the one that is like my least favorite of all announcements so far had to be Dome RPG. It's kind of
Yeah, Dome RPG doesn't look all that interesting, I'm not going to lie.
Yep. I mean, other than that, though, some of the rest of the rules are not that bad.
Yeah, some of them are even interesting. For sure, checking a good majority of them out later. And I have a feeling quite a few of these will definitely be making their way to the Switch 2 and other consoles as well.
Yes, and who knows? Maybe one of them might be like to play through later. But like I said, I prefer to try them before I decide to play all the way through first. So I can't promise already. Well, that's cool.
Interesting. Disc Creatures World 2026.
That's cool. That's cool. At least it's better than the last game we were seeing. So it's something.
Indeed, indeed.
Oh, sick. What's this?
Oh!
What is this, man? I'm liking the looks of it so far.
Oh, me too.
It's a hack and
Definitely
slash.
an action RPG.
Yes. Let's see.
Whoa!
I like how they had the vibe of this so far, but I would have to figure out when's this game gonna be coming. I don't know. It's coming only Steam or PlayStation or Xbox or the Switch 2. We'll have to see. But so far, this is definitely my game right there.
100%.
I'm just hoping at least they have some story into it, at least.
Project BS.
It's only on Steam so far.
But it's coming in 2026, so who knows what could happen.
Well, that is a teaser, so that one is another one of my favorite announcements so far. Next to I think it's the first game so far, but I like the first game so far, and this one. Maybe there's others too, but I have to look back on the which games ones now.
Yes. Thankfully, the Game Track app will be able to keep track of that. For those who Game Track, I'll talk after this one. Jeez. Yeah, lots of Earthbound inspired RPGs. I'm not exactly complaining, obviously, but clearly a lot of people grew up with that game.
Yup. Especially, well, me though, I guess you could say I started getting into RPGs probably maybe around when Super Smash Bros. 4 came out, I guess. Maybe that's the better way to put it. But I would say Pokemon was sort of a first RPG in a way, but if you're talking about outside of Pokemon, it might be Fire Emblem Awakening, maybe. I guess. I'm guessing it is, but I can't exactly be certain of which one it is. But all I know is
Dream
he is
Away.
around. Huh?
Dream Away is what it's called. It's coming to Xbox, Switch, and
Oh, what's this?
Xbox, Switch, and Steam. Ooh. Okay, definitely inspired by Paper Mario RPG a little.
Oh yeah.
Or I guess more Octopath Traveler than Paper Mario, but
Yeah. But at this point, I kind of wonder what's people's hype for RPG indies, though. I'm kind of curious.
I'm curious too. After this showcase, I'm curious to know. I wonder what everybody's going to be super excited about.
Yeah, that's what I want to know too, personally. But it is sort of fun in a way. I'm looking at this presentation so far. I mean, yeah, even though I may have trouble getting the indies, but at least this one should be a good start, I guess.
Yes, indeed. You definitely got exposed to quite a few different indie titles for this showcase, so definitely keeping an eye on a good chunk of these.
Oh yeah, there's a few of them for sure, but I'd have to look back on which ones are announced. That's all.
Last Moon. Okay.
Last Moon, huh?
Well, that's the last moon. What's the first one?
Or is it the last piece of the moon?
Okay, art styles, hard to tell. I can't tell what this is inspired by, really.
I have no idea either, but I mean, as long as a story that's cool, but I gotta have to see what this is all about. Okay, it has some slashing in there, so it's kind of like that one of the games.
Yep. Uh-oh. Last Moon. Wishlist on Steam. Now on Steam. Okay.
That's
Wow.
cool. That's nice. Oh, what's this now? Oh, I see.
Well, I'll definitely do my part about that. Part about that for the next stream. See, to help spread the word, I'll definitely put put the link in the description below, so that people can keep an eye on both of these RPGs because they do both deserve to come out.
Oh yeah. Oh, what's this now? Echoes of the Stars. Okay.
Echoes of the Sky. Oh, already available on home consoles. Well, then, if this intrigues us, then it goes straight onto the Xbox wish list. If
We'll
it's available on
see
the
what it's all about, though.
Let's take a look.
Okay, so it sort of is a 2D RPG.
Definitely inspired by classic Final Fantasy.
Yes, it is. It's cool, and oh, of course, they have some Pokemon mechanics in there too, like the 2D ones.
Yep, definitely reminds me. Those definitely remind me of some of the old Pokemon games. Woo!
So I'm getting the bit between Final Fantasy and Pokemon 2D games, fives, right before 3DS and Switch ones existed.
Oh, it's on all systems. Well, in that
Nice.
case, goes directly onto the wish list for later.
I don't know if it's on Nintendo Switch 1 and 2, right?
Yes, it's on Switch One. Oh, Miss Bubbles! I know Miss Bubbles. She's one of my one of the big farming YouTubers.
Barbie YouTubers?
Basically, she covers farming games, buddy, like Harvest Moon.
Ah. Okay, well, I wouldn't know who she is, but
Oh, this
okay.
is definitely 100% inspired by Paper Mario.
Oh, people are going insane about Paper Mario, but there is this one Paper Mario game I did play and it beat was Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, and I can see why people love it so much.
Oh, you know this game, Techie? No, well, that's good.
But let's see. I was gonna say, yeah. But I'll probably try out the other Paper Mario games too later. But I just can't promise I can't get them all. To be honest with you.
True. Ethan's already backed up a regular triple eight JRPGs. You can't add too many indies to his list.
Even I was gonna get around to Xenoblade Chronicles 3 eventually, but I promise you, Xenoblade, I will get around to you. I'm just trying not to delve in too much. Especially, I'll try to get back to Final Fantasy 14 as well, but I can't promise that I'll get back to it that soon, guys.
Escape After Ever After. Wishlist now on Steam. Oh, what's this?
Okay.
Looking at the live stream chat for Indie Quest in general from my end, and people are going nuts over quite a few of these JRPGs. So safe to say that this event's definitely a success. I think we'll be seeing this one again next year.
Well, I kind of want to know what people's hype game is from this.
Me too, buddy. I'm very curious to see which one of these we'll see in future Nintendo Directs, Xbox showcases, and state of plays.
It has to live up to next to AAA games, because I'm telling you, it's going to be hard to compete. But wish you luck, guys. All I gotta say.
Welcome to the program. You are Bunny Girl.
Oh boy.
Yep, inspired by Deltarune and Undertale, if it wasn't already obvious.
People love Undertale. That was overrated. I'm not gonna lie. I never played Undertale, but I heard about it many times. That's how overrated it is. You are not the bunny girl. You are not the bunny girl.
Interesting.
Okay.
Huh?
What? What's this?
Cereal World?
What is this? What is this?
I don't know why, but this reminds me of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Maybe a little too
Maybe.
much. And there's the Pokemon Fire gameplay.
Yes, it does.
Okay, these these designs are funny. I will say that.
Yep. That'll be funny if
Dang, those
some.
guys look big.
I bet you some of the people are like, "Are getting the Digimon vibes." Digimon.
Haven't seen anybody mention DMC. Cereal World. Okay, interesting.
Man, I'm just getting a bit of Digimon vibes right there. Like, that's all
Hey,
right.
there's nothing wrong with that. You're not crazy? Are you sure?
Yep. Well, like, are you really, really, really sure?
It's Death Tower. We saw this earlier in yesterday's live stream.
Death Tower, huh?
Yep.
That's
Haven't
nice.
played it yet, but looks pretty good for what I've seen.
Oh, yeah. He's got the New York Yankees hat. That's cool.
Oh.
Okay.
Another Final Fantasy inspired one.
Jeez, we're getting a lot of them, man.
I mean, to be fair, Final Fantasy is a big franchise.
It is easy to copy those, so that makes sense.
Eternal Remnant, the first chapter.
That's cool. What's this now?
Oh, a clay-based RPG. We don't get many of these. Oh, you know this one as well, Techie?
Oh, you
Jeez.
do, huh?
Ah, name's escaping you. Mode. Maybe we can't. Maybe we can remember looks of certain games sometimes, but we can't remember the name for the crying out loud.
Yup, no doubt.
But I like the sound of this one.
That's nice, though. Better than you can roll the dice, at least.
Yes. I wonder if this was made all entirely with clay, or if it just looks like that. Dabble Dungeon.
Just seems so far.
Wait, is this a Rhythm Combat?
Oh, this will be right up your alley, MC.
It sounds like sounds like something to definitely check out. Music-based RPGs are my favorite type.
Yup. Not sure, not true, huh?
What the heck? They weren't kidding about the Fire Boom inspiration.
Jeepers. Yeah, don't get me started while I'm laughing, guys, but I'm not gonna say a word to be safe. I thought that was funny, though.
Yeah, this one is definitely classic inspired by the classic GBA RPGs for the Fire Boom series.
Which I
And
did play most of them, but I still maybe you're on to Blinding Blade. That's with Roy in it, but the only issue I have is here the game's gonna be harder though. But I I'll get around to it eventually. I promise you, but I just can't do it right away though.
But this looks like a very interesting title to take a look. And this one really dives into the classic style of Fire Emblem. Ooh, I like that character. Available June 23rd. Ooh, music likey.
Yeah. That's nice. Might get a bit of Yakuza vibes a little.
Yeah, I thought I was the only one that saw that. Yeah,
Well,
definitely getting the Yakuza survive.
well, not the art style of the game. I'm more talking about the combat vibes.
Obviously. See? Jeez, looking in all corners. Fire Emblem, Earthbound, found Final Fantasy. Jeez. Oh, jeez. They really did get a lot of influences.
Yes, they do. He's gonna be hard to top, though.
Seed of Nostalgia.
Huh. Okay. Pretty RPGs, seems like.
Holy mackerel, my wish list is going to be packed by the end of this, end of these next 2 weeks. Switch is going and people are going to say there's definitely not going to be some of these not coming to Switch. Oh, a good chunk of these are coming to Switch. 100% see almost half of these making another Indie World Showcase at one point.
Yeah.
Robot Rhapsody. Interesting.
Robot Rhapsody, huh?
Yep. Coming 2025 to Kickstarter. Interesting.
Kickstarter.
Oh?
What is he saying? What is this?
Critical CG Games. Electric Airship.
What's this now? What the?
Oh, what? It's a crossover?
For all those RPGs. Jeez, that's something. Did he mean crossover all some of these indie titles, whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe some people might find this interesting. Who knows? But we'll see what they say.
Infinite Alliance.
Yeah.
Coming 2026.
That's next year.
Wow, that's a pretty cool idea. A crossover between a whole bunch of different indie RPGs.
Cheapers.
For free?
Cheapers.
Well, that's going to do it for our Indie Quest. Well, buddy, what'd you think?
That is insane, so I know, but there are some indie titles that are interesting, but some are like, okay. There's this one RPG that I'm gonna be like, no thanks, I'll pass. I know.
Yeah, Dome RPG is definitely going to be sadly a pass for the channel, unless JR wants to come. But yeah, I think there was quite a few RPGs that we'll definitely keep an eye out for, both the Steam Deck and the console, and of course, if they come to consoles, which means we got to keep an eye on Xbox showcases, PlayStation Stadia Plays, and of course, Nintendo Directs and Indie World showcases for these games.
Yeah, there are some ones I liked so far, like maybe the first one, but there's other ones too, but I have to look back on those games. But all I know is that it's not a bad one. It's not so bad. I would say there are some interesting ones. I'll say, but like I said earlier, I can't promise that I'll get around to all of them. But I can try them. But that's pretty much it.
Pretty much. But yeah, that being said, that's gonna do it for my live stream from this laptop. Like I said, the next time I live stream, it'll be from a completely new laptop. So you've served me pretty well, my good sir. Thank you so much, good old MacBook. But it's time to get an upgrade. I'll see you guys, and that's gonna do it for the live streams for now. I'll see you guys back on the 3rd of June, 2 days before the Switch 2 launch, for our next set of live streams. But that's going to be all for now. We have some edit videos coming out this weekend, so if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys later. This is yours truly, MusicClues.
Ethan, signing out.
And you all have a nice
gaming day.
See ya.
Adios.